All right, let's get back over to Mark with more on our forecast. We just saw how everybody loved going up to the mountain, getting a little bit of that snow, and it's still crazy to me that you can live in Portland and go to the mountain and then also go to the coast.
And then come back, yeah. Or you can go over to the coast and see a little bit of snow going over the Coast Range and then hit the coast and it's still mild there. A little bit of everything, huh? It's all about location, as the realtors say, right? West wind gusting to 34 out there at our Chinook Winds Beach Cam. Look at the ODOT cameras. This is going over the Coast Range. I had to go find these graphics because I haven't used them since last winter. And notice nothing's going on over the Coast Range. This is Highway 26 at the two summits there, David Douglas Park and Sunset Rest area. But if you look really at the small print, 37 degrees there. Is it there? 38 degrees, and then it's 35 here at Sunset Summit. The point is, we've got cooler air coming in, which tells me there will be a skiff of snow over the summits over the Coast Range during the morning hours tomorrow. I mean, a heavy shower, though, could dump hail or snow. We're going to get downpours and then maybe a few sun breaks downpours. So we're going to call it a first alert weather day in the Coast Range as well, basically above 1,000 feet, not below. So maybe 1 to 2 inches up there in those spots, those cameras I just showed you could get a little bit. So roads could be briefly snow or slush covered, but then the temperature warms up. This on and off again sort of thing. So just be aware of that tomorrow. Most of the time, I think those summits will be just wet. First time this year, though, that could happen. Because, look at this, ooh, all these speckly looking clouds streaming onshore. This is not an organized weather system. It's a cold upper level air mass. There's a cold air mass coming in from the west when it comes off the ocean. It's not that cold, but it's enough in this case to bring snow down to about 2,000 or just under, maybe 1,500 feet. And this will stream onshore for the next 24 hours. And when it slams into the Coast Range and the Cascades, see how it's perpendicular? The mountains go like this. It's like a scoop, and especially the Cascades because they're higher. And you see what happens. It turns into a snowstorm. We have showers in the valleys the next 24 hours, but that becomes a snowstorm because it's solid in the mountains. And you see that through the daytime tomorrow, through the afternoon hours, several surges of showers come through. Now, Tuesday morning, there is a brief break, and if you look closely, things kind of change here. Look at the movement. A big storm develops way offshore. I'll cover this in a lot more detail in just a few minutes. But big storm is going to develop rapidly, but it's so far offshore, the big wind stays mainly along the coastline. But you can see by Tuesday evening, it's breezy, snow in the mountains, more rain here in the valleys. It doesn't look heavy in the valleys Tuesday evening. And same thing on Wednesday, scattered showers continue. Let's talk about the rain forecast. So you see, yeah, through tomorrow evening, maybe a ½ inch at most, and a bit more, still under 1.5 inches through Wednesday. So yes, it's going to stay wet. We don't see any sort of heavy rain. But let's talk about the wind real quick. And you can see not much going on all the way through Tuesday morning. It's kind of quiet. Wind is just kind of a breeze. So all the way through tonight, tomorrow night. But then watch what happens later Tuesday. Woo, look at the white. Top of the chart here, gusts over 80 miles per hour approaching the coastline. But notice it stays out there and the coast never gets wild. We get a gusty easterly wind here. We're watching that closely, but it's too far offshore to give us high winds when you have a big storm out there. But look at what it does. Emigrant to Hill, Heppner down in the Blue Mountains, a strong southeast wind here. So there will be maybe some very high winds there and kind of stormy along the coast, but the big action is staying just offshore. All right, so your Portland forecast for tomorrow. Showers and sun breaks throughout the day. In a heavy shower, you could easily get hail mixed in, and if it suddenly drops to 40 degrees, you could have splats of snow flakes making it down as well. All right, we make it to 46 tomorrow, so cool day again Tuesday, most of the rain Tuesdays later, more showers Wednesday, and you look at Thursday, I shouldn't laugh, Thursday through Sunday, it's just periods of rain or showers. We can't time these weather systems very well when they're coming in hot and heavy on the jet stream here, but temperatures might warm up a little bit, but low to mid 50s during the day, 40s at night.